The ravine was a dynamo that never stopped running, night or day. There was a great moving hum, a bubbling and murmuring of creature. It smelled like a greenhouse of secret vapors and ancient washed shales and quicksands. And in the shade of warm trees, with her hands at either side of her like the oars of a delicate craft, lay Elizabeth Ransell. Her face moonlit, her eyes wide and like flint, her tongue sticking from her mouth. Ray Bradbury's The Ravine.
Pepsi-Cola, it's the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel, too. Pepsi-Cola is the drink for you. Nickel, 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 trickle, trickle, nickel, 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 trickle, 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 nickel, 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 nickel.
Hello, dear listeners. Here's a chilling one for you tonight. There's a killer on the loose in our small town. The papers call him the Lonely One. All the victims are women. Surely tonight he won't strike again. Not so soon after the last one, right? We recommend you bundle up. Join us at the Elite Theater for a movie and take a late-night stroll with us on the path in the ravine.
Hello, and welcome to Play Horror for Me. We have been informed of a terrible tragedy, the deaths of single women. It's something that's ravaging the town, and it's something that's terrifying all of you ladies out there. Remember, it's important to go out in pairs. There's strength in numbers.
And tonight on Play Horror for Me, we'll go over all the details of The Lonely One.
And the ravine.
Please, ladies, the police department is urging you. If you do not have to leave your home, please do not.
Stay indoors.
Stay indoors.
Guess who goes outside? The feminist. Okay.
They don't need no man, and then they end up in the bottom of the ravine.
Yeah, so yeah, tonight, Ray Bradbury, The Ravine, or The Town That Couldn't Sleep, premiered on Bradbury 13. Excellent radio horror show. What do y'all think of it?
I thought it was fabulous. I mean, I think Ray Bradbury is a genius, so very much enjoyed this. So
I really enjoyed this radio program. And I'm not familiar with Mr. Bradbury's works, but I'm going to have to get deeper on those because I was a big fan and just kind of forgotten how much I enjoy the radio format. And you have to really imagine, really think through what's happening, paint the picture in your head, and, fun little time capsule. I mean, the sound effects, beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's just the work, the score, the music is just feels very big and just very fancy.
yes,
And but yeah, it's just like it just fully transports you back to like the 40s or the 50s, whichever it takes place in. And man, it just feels like you're just getting sucked in. Like you can just see everything, like the street they're walking down on, the porches and everything, and the town square. You can just see all of it, and it's just. Then you get like this beautiful image in your head, and then but there's this underlying evil thing that's kind of just festering, and it's just like kind of infecting everything. But yeah, it's just one of my favorites, and just because everything about it's just so top notch. But yeah, it's like Ray Bradbury is like, I'm not much of a reader. Because I'm stupid. I'm dumb. But yeah, it's like, like the Halloween tree and stuff like that. But I know like he specializes like in small town stuff, and so that's why I need to read more about because he does small town stuff and then the science fiction alien stuff. And so I need to catch up because I've listened to most of the episodes of the show, and I've seen some of the Ray Bradbury theater that came on TV back in the late 80s or 90s. And just everything about it feels classy.
Yeah. No, I just finished, it'd been on my list for a while, The Illustrated Man. So I just finished it, and it's like basically a collection of short stories. A lot of them are more sci-fi, like more of the alien stuff, but it is like very small town, like just small kind of, what's going on is like a small group of people that are affected, but then it like somehow affects larger groups. So like you just see a few characters, but then like it infects everybody that's in the whole town, which I think is fun, like because he makes it like, oh, that could be me. And even if that wasn't me in the middle of the story, like because I live in this area, it still could be me. Like, I don't know. I just think he does a really good job.
Makes you feel like every town USA.
Yeah.
Because like we all get those, we all know, what happens, in every small town, and what, bad stuff happens and stuff. And you don't want to think about it, and just kind of just reminds. But yeah, it's like I've seen the movie The Illustrated Man, and I'm sure it's very different. But I know I think it was like the first 15 minutes or something, just absolutely excellent. Because it's not right. Is it Rod Steiger? I think it was him. He plays the man, and it was. But I just know like that intro.
Yeah.
Is so amazing. And then the rest of the movies, it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
Got some interesting stories, but like Future, like they're in like hunting or something. I forget what it was, but like tigers or something. But yeah, I need to see in the Halloween tree. I need to read that and stuff like that.
No, the Halloween tree we have on the shelf in there. I have not read it, so I do need to read it. But
a few more months.
Yeah.
Halloween time.
Yes.
It'll be time.
But this is just one of my favorites. Just have you read any more Ray Bradbury stuff?
Fahrenheit 451. So is that 451? That's
Yeah.
right, isn't it? Yeah. It's been a while since I have read it, but really enjoyed it. So I say I really like him, and I do really like him, but I haven't read enough stuff really. So
More than the rest of us.
well, but just I don't know. He's just a good writer, so would recommend. And now, especially because it had been a while since I read Fahrenheit, and I was like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed that, and then was like, I need to read The Illustrated Man because I know it's like a big deal. And so then I was like, I'll read that. And then now I'm sucked back in. So now it's like, I need to read everything. So, but
yeah, just like his interviews, because like he has like such an amazing voice, and he's just such a, well-tempered guy, just like even keel, just like this cool old dude, and just great way with words.
Yes.
Talk about like, life and reading and, just writing and good life advice. He's awesome.
He is. He's super cool.
And that's why this story, I just absolutely love it. Just
It's just the wind blowing the porch swing back and forth. Oh. Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, July.
I gotta talk about our theories later at the end. I got one. I just came up with it, but yeah, like this is the one that I play the most. It's like when I used to go out walking in the park at wintertime, like at midnight or like 1 a.m. It's like in our town. It's like we got the town square, and then we got a cemetery that kind of looks above it, almost like a little horror movie. And then we got the town trail that goes through there. Got a bridge over there, goes to the kids' play area. It goes down the road, and then the path goes along the river. And you got like the lampposts and stuff. So it's like I would just listen to this while she's talking about going in the ravine. I'm like walking along the river like at 1 a.m. It's like 30 degrees outside, just freaking myself out. Like looking at the bridge, it's like, is anyone up there? Or getting on top of the bridge and looking down at the trail. This is the one I always play at night, because then you get the footsteps and I look behind me. It's just like, oh, fuck. Because some nights I really got freaked out. It's like, man, well, I'm so stupid. What am I doing now? No one knows I'm out here. I didn't tell anybody.
And here I am.
Part of the
Here
fun.
I am.
You got to face death to feel alive,
I know, right? Yeah. They can just throw me in the river right now, and then I'll find my body a few more days. And
Or 30 years,
yeah, 30 years, yeah.
Only in an election year.
He's like, only election year they'll find me. And, but yeah, this is, because it's kind of like the ravine is like, kind of like, in the river and stuff. But, just like the intro where he's like, just the way he describes the ravine, like it's almost like this, like it's been there since like dinosaur days, or something, like talking about like the ancient shells and quicksands and stuff. So you just get like these images in your head, and like the woman hanging from the tree in the moonlight. It's like, oh my god, it's like, it's so beautiful the way it's described. And yeah, it's just because I think in the original story, I think it's left up to your interpretation if she gets killed or not.
Oh,
I don't think they tell you.
Okay, that's fun.
Pretty sure. And then I think in the original radio play, like Suspense or something, I think she does die. And then in this one, they kind of added like, like a body on the stretcher as her. It's like, did y'all like that or not?
I thought it was fun.
They kept her alive.
Yeah. So.
but I didn't expect him.
Yeah, I
like,
didn't either.
It was.
Yeah.
I was cool with it, but I would have
Yeah.
been cool with it if she died.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those times where it's almost like a children's fairy tale or something, where it's like, well, she was arrogant. She said she didn't need help, and then
Yeah.
Teach her a lesson.
teach her a lesson. So it's like I was kind of expecting it to almost kind of have that little bit of a moral twist to it. So, but then it was fun that here it is in the 40s or 50s, depending on when it came out, and we've kind of got a little bit of women's empowerment, sort of deal. So it was kind of the opposite turn, which was fun too. So
That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, it's just like I felt like if it originally written, it's just like, hey, she's kind of fucking stupid. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to teach you a lesson. She's trying to get these other women killed because it's like God's giving her every sign.
Yeah.
Go back home. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm going out and I'm bringing along 2 other women with
Yeah.
me.
And we're going to stop for sodas after we go to the
Yeah.
movie.
And we're gonna walk through the ravine.
Yeah.
do you want me to spend the night? No. I'm cool. I'm gonna go back to my
Yeah.
big empty house where I
Yeah.
live alone.
Yeah.
As a spinster at age 32.
Yeah.
So
That was also my favorite because I'm like, okay, because the voice actors, I mean, very, very good, but like they sound like older ladies. And then at some point they say something about being 32, and I was like, oh gosh, they're my age.
I'm an old maid. Is there?
Oh, which, I mean, back in the day, I mean, that was like you were basically untouchable at that point.
They're done.
Yeah.
but she had a big house. So,
Yeah, so
but no, and especially I think my favorite was not only her friends. It's like, okay, I understand you don't maybe want to spend the night at somebody else's house. You got your own house. Like, I get that. But when you have the police officer who says, I'll just walk you home.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, I'm going to be in my own house. Like, there's absolutely no
Yeah.
reason not to do that. No, I'll just scream if I need you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
By the time he gets to you, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it was just fun. And here again, it's kind of like, things we've talked about for other episodes. It doesn't make sense, and that's part of the fun of it. But yeah, I really did think she might be being punished. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fine with her grabbing the scissors or fine with her not.
Yeah. No, and because like the whole time I'm thinking through the lens of like, okay, if this were me. And so you're like, I don't feel like I'm afraid of stuff. But like if there was someone running rampant, like strangling women, I wouldn't be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go walk around. I think it's gonna be fine. Like, I just think let's use our brains for just a moment. So it's like, I think it's interesting that he wrote her like that. Like, and then especially like if it's different in like his original transcript versus like what the radio shows and everything else has been, like, was he kind of like, this is dumb, don't do dumb stuff, okay? This, like, don't be this person.
Yeah, like you said, a fairy tale. It's just
Yeah.
like, didn't learn her lesson. Look what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, kids, pay attention. Yeah. No, it is funny. The three friends. It's like you kind of get. I feel like it was a very typical reaction
Yes.
to anything like this or
Yes.
any kind of situation, really. But you kind of have the one level-headed friend who's just kind of normal, low key. You have the one that goes to pieces about everything,
Yes.
and then you have the friend that cranks it up the other direction.
Yes.
It's like, well, I don't need anybody. I'm going to go out
Yes.
here. I want to get a soda. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm tough.
it was
Yeah.
just a fun cross section. I was thinking about, our friends in high school and stuff like that. I mean, we had a bigger group than three people, but you can kind of pick out who would have been in each of these categories, and so it was kind of fun to think through that, and to who would have reacted in the same ways and things like that.
Well, and I mean, I have more than just two other friends, but like my closest friends, I have two other of those, and you can imagine who would be what in this scenario. And you're like, oh yeah, yep,
pretty accurate.
Yeah, this is accurate.
No, and I just love, Logue touched on it, but just this 40s cookie cutter America where it's just kind of like, the biggest thing that they were worried about was, I want to go see Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Well, I've already seen that movie. Well, I want to see it.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to pay my 44 cents or whatever it was.
It's 41 cents.
41
okay,
cents.
Inflation had not hit. And so, and you go get your nickel's worth of candy
Yeah.
to take, and then, you go watch your movie. And I love the player piano music that they play. So I mean, you feel like you're sitting in like the Palace in Crossville, watching Charlie Chaplin, and it's like you just imagine the whole thing perfectly. And of course, I was thinking of that because we've been in the Palace. You can't really do that at Oldham, but it's like, and of course, my grandma worked just down the street at the drugstore, so it's like I'm just picturing in my mind. You go see, my grandmother when she was 20. You get your, ice cream, or soda, candy, whatever, and then you go down to the movie theater. And it's like this just slice of Americana that you just can't. I don't know. You can't make up.
It's like you just want to go back. You kind of look at it with like rose-colored glasses, and you're just like, I just want to go back because kind of like Smithville. I haven't been in Smithville ever since we went last time, but
I see.
Like they had the pharmacy on the square and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels old school in there. It's just the same building for just decades and decades. And it's just like, so cool. It's like I would live in a city like that, I would take a killer or two,
Yeah,
I'm a man, so it's all right. So they're only killing women.
Yeah, they're only killing women. It's fun.
I'm a predator, not the prey. Okay.
But no, it's like because whenever you're listening to it, you are like, to me, it's like I was picturing like Andy Griffith, like the downtown idiot, or picturing like in To Kill a Mockingbird, like the courthouse and all. Like you're seeing all these people that are from different stories or different media, but like they're all in part of this story because that's what it feels like it's set in. Like, I don't know, Logan's right. Like whenever you're walking around, you can, it's so pretty, and there are these pretty houses, and then it's like, and there's a woman hanging in a tree. Like, okay. So it's a fun.
Whether it's the appropriate time period or not, I thought of To Kill a Mockingbird on several occasions, just kind of picturing those houses and just this very rural area. I was also thinking about it because of Robert Duvall. That was one of his first roles. Rest in peace. But
R.I.P. Bobby.
The goat. Don't cry. It's okay.
I'm not going to be able to.
I can't
we can't
talk
finish
anymore.
the episode.
No, Duvall, no.
Brought to you by Camel Cigarettes. Experience is the best teacher. Try a Camel. Let your own experience tell you why more people are smoking Camels than ever before. Give your T-Zone the experience of enjoying a Camel. And see if you don't join the millions of other smokers who say, Camels suit my T-Zone to a T. Your T-Zone, that's T for taste and T for throat, is your true proving ground for any cigarette. See if Camel's rich, full flavor isn't a delightful experience for your taste. If Camel's cool mildness isn't more than welcome to your throat. Try a Camel.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, brush, let's all lather, whichever use the notion.
50 cents for shaving cream, $1 for the lotion.
Old Spice means quality, said the captain to the bosun. So look for the package with the ship that sails the ocean. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho.
Take a minute. See what's in it. When you're buying a vitamin product, read the label. Make sure you get all the vitamins recommended by government experts. You do in Vims. And 3 essential minerals also. Get Vims at your druggist. VI for vitamins, double MS for minerals. Vims. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Anyone listening out there? Please lock your doors and windows. The lonely one is back. He's killed one tonight. God help us.
Let me get this theory out of my head so I can stop thinking about it. There's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
I may sound sexist and stupid and sexist, but it's just like, if we're going with the theory, it's like, if I am right that the original story, she does die, or it's kind of, left ambiguous if she lives or dies. And then, like, boom, in the 80s, like 83, 84, they add, okay, she lives and stuff. So it's like, okay, could be doing the feminist thing. But then it was just like, man, because like they keep, she's like, oh, you got this death wish, she's not afraid. And then it's like, oh, like you're 33, you're getting up there, oh, gross. And it's like, now that one girl's dead, you're the prettiest maid in town. And it's just like, man, like what if Lavinia is the lonely one? And it's just like, all right, so, and then like at the end, it's like maybe like that was, like one of the women's like fathers or husbands. It's like, all right, found you or something. She kills him, and it's just like, what if she's the killer? This is the sexist part. That okay, they talk about like the lonely one only kills like once a month, so she only kills when she's on her period. I'm sexist. I'm sorry, but it's just like, it's just like
it's
all
a
right.
ritual, Logan.
I mean, hey.
Because she's getting crazy, and it's like, all right, now she's killed the last one, because now she's the prettiest one in town, and she's the top prize for all the guys out there. I don't know. This is when you listen to it 200 times, then you start coming up with shit. I don't know.
Well, like, I initially, and this is, Jesse can vouch for me, initially after we listened to it, I said, I thought Lavinia was going to be the killer. Because so? It's like, I'm not afraid of anything. You're kind of like, whatever. And then I guess it was Francine was like, oh, don't you ever get lonely up in that house by yourself? And you're kind of like,
They're really embellishing this stuff.
Yeah. So it's like, you're kind of, okay, are you trying to point me in that direction? So, but I'm very intrigued. So, yeah, like, I hadn't thought about, like, who the man was at the end. Like, but that's a good kind of.
Because it's like, once the women leave, then all of a sudden it goes into her head.
Yeah.
It's like she's walking through the park. She's kind of reverting back to her childhood. Like, she's seeing this guy. But, like, it's not the only one. It's just, like the dark man she talked about when they were kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, maybe that's, like, her personality. Like, maybe something happened to her when she was a kid. Maybe the dark man was actually a real man that maybe did something to her.
Exactly.
So now she has to, what is that word it is. But, and, so now she's getting revenge and just killing women and stuff. So.
But, yeah, I mean, because they do make such a big emphasis on, like, oh, well, you're the prettiest woman here. And, oh, but you're so beautiful. And, like, the whole, like, part at the drugstore, like, whenever they're in there getting their candy, and he's like, oh, this man was asking about you earlier. And it's like, how many times do these women go down to the soda shop a day?
Every night.
Like, well, but, she'd been there earlier in the day to have a soda. And so, and he's like, oh, and he was asking where you lived, and I just told him where you lived. And you're like, what? But then it's like, is it somebody that, like, knows she's the lonely one? So then he's like a detective trying to come, find, I don't know. So you could get real deep on this. So you should talk about what you thought.
Well, but what I thought didn't buff.
Well, but I mean,
I guess it could have.
It still could have.
If she killed somebody else that,
yeah.
Maybe somebody was trying to question her and then she flipped out thinking it was the only one.
Yeah.
But my theory was I thought she was going to get killed in the ravine walking home and it was one of the friends. So, you know, that they were jealous because of all the things you all have mentioned that, oh, you know, you're the prettiest girl in town now. So, like, they had been killing off people that were deemed prettier than them, more available than them. Oh, you have that big house, you know, like she was more of a catch maybe than the other friends were. So then, you know, they're being killed off to be the most available, you know, bachelorette in town. So I thought it had merit, but, you know, with the way it worked out, yeah, definitely. I think, you know, you can play it straight and look at it at face value, and that can be fine. But then I definitely think there's some merit to it being her. And just, you know, her behavior, too.
Yeah.
It's just is odd. I mean, I'm the kind of person, you know, I have famously said many times before, well, I don't care if a tornado's coming. If it's going to get me, it's going to get me. You know, so, like, I have seen some of these traits in myself. I am Lavinia, but, like, even I wouldn't take it that far. So then it's like the way she does take it that far makes you think there's something else going on here, you know.
Yeah. Because, like, the killer's the lonely one, and it's like, oh, like you said, like, oh, like, aren't you so lonely in that house? So it's like, you're so lonely. It's like, well, she's kind of a lonely one right there.
Yeah, like,
hello.
And she's so pretty.
Yeah.
Well, and then, like, when they find the body, she's kind of like, oh, I guess we should go tell the police.
And then it's weird about telling the other friend.
It's weird about telling the other friend. Well, I just don't want to upset her.
I'll tell her later.
Yeah, and it's like, that's going to be more awkward when you're like, hey, it was actually us that found the body. It was fine.
That's why we were an hour late.
Yes. It's like, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, yeah, I don't know. I just can't get out of my head. So it's just kind of, yeah, it just could be just, yeah, she's just kills the lonely one. And it's just like, all right, this God's giving her a second chance and change your ways. You know, don't be so stubborn, whatever. But, or just, she's the killer.
Or she's the killer. I don't know.
There's a lesson to be learned here.
Ray, what did you mean?
Just taking the feminist angle, it's like, man, she's, if it's the feminist angle, she's so fucking stupid. And it's just like,
yeah, it's like, that's just, it's
like,
not smart. So,
which, you know, I got a lot to say about feminism.
That's for our other podcast.
Yeah, that's for the other podcast.
Coming out soon.
Chauvinism 101, baby. It's coming soon.
Play chauvinism for me.
I'm classically trained. And it's just because he just says hello. It's just, yeah, he could just be like a detective or something, or maybe she, you know, invited him in. Like, it's just a guy that, you know, it's like, hey, like, just I'll leave the door unlocked for you. And you can just come there. Then, you know, I don't know, set him up or something. But, or she just killed a body earlier. Then, you know, we're hearing things in her head. You know, like we're, you know, she's the narrator kind of.
Yeah.
And like the body was already out there. Like he didn't say hello, Lavinia, whatever. I don't know. Maybe looking too far into it. Maybe it's just there's a guy out there killing women, but
that's the beauty of stories and literature and all that stuff. So
you can just do it all.
You can do what you want to.
Poor old Lavinia.
Poor old Lavinia.
And plus, you know, I'm immature, so once a month, only killing. So there you go. So
I mean, it may have some merit. So
exactly,
it could be that. It could be, you know, moon cycles once a month. You know, so I mean,
oh yeah, it is.
You know, I mean, maybe she's a werewolf. I don't know. I mean,
it talks about the moon.
Yeah, that's true.
The moonlight.
It had gone behind the cloud. That's true.
Yeah, I know about that.
Because there were several mentions.
Yeah. Now I'm going to have to listen to it again with that whole different lens on it, so.
I could be missing like one or two details that are just completely going to throw it off.
It's fine.
But dang it, I love it. Because, yeah, she wants to be the prettiest one. She's killing all the pretty ones, so. Makes sense.
It does.
I mean, 32, 33 years old, the 40s or 50s all alone. You would go crazy. I mean, come on.
In that big house.
I mean,
big house. But, yeah, just had to get that out. It's just stuck there. So. Yeah, now she's the hero. Now, all the men are she's gonna be on the papers.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah. Well, and like it doesn't make sense that like the lonely one just killed somebody. They kill once a month,
Exactly.
So why would they be killing her tonight?
Yeah.
Like, her logic in that area is sound, where she's like, oh, well, hey, they're not going to be, he's gone for now. But, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would he break pattern like that? Like, so that's an interesting.
It was a setup.
Yeah.
Oh, come by my place later after I get home from the movies.
So, Lavinia, all these women out at, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, like, wild time.
Fuzzies.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. It's like, oh, like the movie starts at 11 o'clock? I think that's what. It's like, well, they had midnight showings back then, but it just seems weird to me. Just back then they wouldn't do that. But
No, I know. I had the same thought. I was like, that seems very late. I thought people like back in the day used to go to bed like very early. So
she could work on the farm or something.
Yeah.
You got these ladies walking home at midnight.
yeah. We'll call a taxi. No, I'm just gonna walk through the ravine. Whatever.
It's just 100 steps.
So yeah, getting a milkshake or whatever after the movie.
Yeah.
Which is like midnight. So.
Yeah, so it's like, why is the drugstore open still? Or the
It was
bar?
the Steak and Shake.
Well, yeah, it was the Steak and Shake. That was it. But I do love the part, like, where she's by herself, like, when she's walking through the ravine, when she's trying to get home, like, the panic, like, that you hear. Because you're kind of like, I've been kind of like, oh, yeah, this is kind of creepy, whatever. But then, like, you're like, oh, man, I'm kind of panicking now. Because it's like, oh, I've got to get out of here. I've got to, remove myself from this situation. And it's just a fun, like, I feel like the way they read through it is good.
Oh, yeah, just kind of like in the swampy area. And
Yeah.
then at the top of the stairs and this kind of guy, faintly in the light. And yeah, just the music, so good.
The music is really good.
And like, I love, it's like, I always had dreams. It's like there's a town. I haven't dreamed of this town like probably 2-3 years, but it's like I've always kind of wanted to, cross country and just try to find it, see if one gets close to it, because like it's like there's this town that got invented in my brain with because of the radio show, and then it's like there's a part of the it's like all the towns like open at midnight and stuff. There's no one out there, but all the shops are open. It's like I just. If I owned a shop, I would keep it open at night. It would only be open at night. So
That would be fun.
But just like when she talks about like when they're going down like Broadway, the street or something, and like look at the mannequins, and she talks about the mannequins and stuff.
Yes.
It's like don't you think they would move like if we like looked away?
Oh
or
yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm glad I brought my sweater. I do feel a chill in the air. So do I. Do you suppose if we scream, they do anything? Who? The store dummies. The people in those windows.
Oh, Francine, they're made of wax. Don't be silly.
No, I thought that was a weird comment that I'm like, what's going on here?
No.
That's what the spinoff's about.
Yeah.
It's like man, like what like what's the significance of this? Like
Exactly.
It's like is there like a yin and yang thing where it's like she's just so overly scared and this one's just so not scared at all? Or,
Yeah.
Or she just kind of like imagine like there's just creepy stuff going on. It's like like there's this beautiful facade to everything, but beneath it all there's just this creepiness and this kind of artificialness to it all. I don't know what's going through their heads, but
No, but something.
it's just the way it's been said, and it's just so very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just just the production value because like 83, 84, and just I know some purists made just like the older stuff. It's like I love them all, but something about like this era, like Nightfall, it just I don't want to say better production value, but just. But all right, so best fashion. Did we talk about best? We can in your head. What did you imagine? I feel like the lonely one had like a long, dark coat.
Oh yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
so.
He was in his dark suit, or
Her.
or her. Who knows?
That bitch.
Lavinia's coming for you.
I personally preferred Lavinia's high heels. They made a nice click on the pavement.
I know. The peppermint shoes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh dang, it's so good. But it's like would you put this above or below or above the thing on the floor? Quiet, please.
I would put this above. Not because I didn't enjoy the other one. I thought the other one was really good, but I don't know. I just felt like I connected with this one more. Like I could see it more.
Cinematic.
Yeah. So, like listening to it, I could, actually picture what was going on better than I could the other one. Not because there was anything wrong with the other one, just personal preference.
I really enjoyed both of them, but yeah, I think to me they're both just classic time capsule radio programs. So I love both of them for different reasons, but I think this one is probably a little bit better in my opinion.
Yes. Again, yeah, just because we're dealing with like Ray Bradbury is excellent writer, even though I haven't read his stuff.
But he's
going
to.
I love him. I love the people of Ray.
I'm like Gavin Newsom. I can't read, so but
I can relate to people.
You listen to stuff and watch stuff, so it's fun.
I can relate, and I'm just like you, man. And but yeah, we can relate to this better just because we got Oldham's Theater, at least the facade,
the front.
Fucking city tore it down because they're pieces of shite. But you got the whole downtown. You can just walk down this at night and just we can do that one night. We
should
soak it in.
Yes,
just soak it in. Just
see if we can find the lady over there that you used to run into.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe that was Lavinia.
Old crackhead lady. City Park. A lot of good surprises. You never know.
Take a camera and do some interviews.
Yeah. I did see they've officially shut the bridge down, so now nobody else has to fall through it like you did. So
exactly, yeah. I almost died.
I
didn't see that. That's too bad.
Yeah. So
a lot of good memories on that place.
My hip still feels it.
The legs, the shins, probably got fucking bone spurs or whatever in there, but. So that's probably why I like walking down there because it's like I've touched death down there. Yeah. So now I'm in that ravine, so I'm getting closer.
You're in Lavinia. You got the scissors.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's see. What would be the rating for this? How many peppermint shoes? How many? 5 peppermint shoes or whatever.
I would say 5 chews. I would give this I would say like a 95 on 100. Which is kind of unfair because that would imply they could do something to improve, and I don't know what it would be.
Could be longer. Should be longer.
Yeah, that's really my
should
only,
be longer, and now I want to see a movie. Or do it short,
Yeah.
Of course, it's 30 minutes long, but you could speed that up and do like a 15-minute short or something. That could be fun.
Yeah. So I would say 4.5 chews out of 5, just because I wish there was more, which is a good problem to have. So I probably should give it 5 out of 5, but I'm gonna ding them half a chew.
Yeah. That's what y'all get. All right.
2.5 cents,
Because the intro is just perfection. You get Ray, and then you get Paul Frees, I think that's his name, who does the real intro. He's like a old time radio staple. Just so much stuff, and just did so many different kinds of voices. But he does like a scary voice. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. I don't think anyone's ever really captured it. And but yeah, I'd probably give this probably 90. Let me see, 90. Because I fucking love it. Probably 99 because I think it's just absolutely perfect. But yeah, it just needs to be, it could be longer. So
yeah.
Because I know in the TV show they did it, the town they couldn't sleep. Mm-hmm. And it's fine, but it's a low budget TV. And so it doesn't match, it doesn't get that 40-50 quality that you get in your head.
Yeah.
Because we've seen all these movies like Andy, like you said, like Andy Griffith and stuff. So you already got it in your head. Yeah. So it'd be tough to do, but it's just absolutely perfection. And Lavinia's the killer. So it's her time of the month. She was the killer.
Go listen to it, folks.
Or Lavinia.
So you can agree.
Yeah, please back me up here.
Let us know.
If we had any females listening, they stopped.
We enjoyed having you while you were here.
I apologize for everything. If you ever wonder why I'm single, so it must be because she's on her period, right?
That's what's wrong.
But they made a point of it. Once a month, right? You only tax once a month. Is that what she said?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's, now
that
you've,
all right. Look at that.
I mean, I'm going to listen to it again. So,
Don't know of anything else. Favorite vehicle? I imagine there were lots of good cars
I bet
parked
there were
on the
a
side of
lot.
the road in
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But no, other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, no. Thank you for joining us in the Ravine.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.